the top 10 best NBA draft picks in history.
Hi, boys. Now, you're all here because you're the best of the best. Now, let's get out there and show me what you got.
Number 10. Shaquille O'Neal. Make way for one of the best centers in the history of basketball. In 1992, Shaquille O'Neal was the first to be chosen by the Orlando Magic in the NBA draft. But it was at the Los Angeles Lakers that O'Neal began to show off his full potential. During his professional career, Shaquille O'Neal not only won 4 NBA championships, but was also summoned 14 consecutive times to participate in the All-Star Game. Not to mention the 3 times he was named MVP or the most valuable player of the NBA Finals. But given that nobody is perfect in this life, Shaquille O'Neal was one of the NBA's worst free throw shooters. However, he balanced it with his demolishing force capable of breaking any hoop that crosses him in front. Just look at it. That's why now it's manufactured to Shaquille O'Neal proof, I guess. If you ask me what has been the most impressive moment when he played basketball, I would say Black Tornado, in which he turned on himself to leave behind the rival.
Turn, Shaquille comes to the paint, swings baseline and jams it down.
Incredible, don't you think so?
Up the floor, O'Neal runs it, he's underneath for a slam.
Number 9. Tim Duncan.
Oh, you can't be serious! Wow!
Did you see that master stroke? That was just a good basket at the last second. Tim Duncan began his professional career in basketball at Wake Forest University and then was recruited as the first overall pick by the San Antonio Spurs in 1997. During his professional career in basketball, he not only became a 5-time NBA champion and 2-time NBA MVP, but also he won the NBA Finals MVP 3 times. Despite the fact that he's already retired, Tim Duncan went down in history as the Spurs' all-time leading NBA scorer for his unparalleled ball-handling skills and his accurate shooting. How could you forget this extraordinary basket that was made by Tim in 2008 during a game against the Phoenix Suns?
3. Now a key element for San Antonio.
That was amazing. Definitely, Tim Duncan has become a great basketball myth. And best of all, he never lost his professionalism and humility. That's the attitude, Tim. Number 8. Larry Bird.
Bird will try another jumper and hit it at the buzzer.
This great player knew how to handle the ball in the glorious 80s. Can you hear how many people cheer him?
Larry Bird.
And thanks to that great talent, Larry got drafted by the Boston Celtics with the 6th overall pick in the 1978 NBA Draft. He is considered one of the greatest shooters of all time. Here you can see his ineffable accuracy. Are you kidding? That was perfect! Also, he knew how to fool his rivals perfectly on the court, like here. Or here. Did you watch him? Okay, let's go slower again. For all this, Larry Bird has been awarded multiple awards, being named Rookie of the Year, a prize that is awarded to the most outstanding player in the first season of his career as a professional basketball player. On the other hand, he was chosen as the NBA Most Valuable Player 3 consecutive times, and also won the MVP trophy in the NBA All-Star Game in 1982. Furthermore, he's considered the best guard in the history of the NBA. But is he really? Tell me your humble opinion in the comments. Number 7. Wilt Chamberlain. With this great player, you'll go back in time. Imagine in the 60s, the decade of revolution in the basketball game thanks to Wilt Chamberlain. This great player not only stood out for being 7 feet 1 inch tall, but also for being the full package. That is, besides his athletic ability and his mastery in the game, he also had an overwhelming force, capable of making you dust on the court. On the other hand, Wilt Chamberlain was selected in the 3rd position through a territorial election by the Philadelphia Warriors in 1955, now known as the Golden State Warriors. In addition, Wilt Chamberlain was an expert in shot blocking, although I'm not talking about this shot blocking, but this one. And here he goes again. Undoubtedly, one of his greatest feats during a basketball game was to do something humanly impossible, that is, steal the ball in the air and score a point for his team. Spectacular! Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain has broken the highest number of records in NBA history, being more than 70, and one of his most memorable records was that he was the only one to score 100 points in a single NBA game. Definitely, he's a monster on the court. Number 6. Bill Russell.
Fouls a shot, and there's Russell batting it away as Wiley shoots.
Since its inception, Bill Russell drew much attention to the University of San Francisco with the skill to play basketball. Thus, in the NBA draft of 1956, Boston Celtics coach Red Auerbach set his sights on him, although to get him, he had to make a series of negotiations with the St. Louis Hawks team, and exchange 2 of his players for Russell. As soon as Bill joined Red's team, the Celtics became the franchise with the most victories in NBA history. During his career, Bill won 11 NBA championships, 5 regular season MVP awards, and was also a 12-time All-Star. Bill Russell was so famous that currently he's recognized as one of the most dominant players, apart from his exceptional defensive game. Finally, at the age of 87, Bill Russell received the NBA Lifetime Achievement Award in 2017, saying goodbye to other iconic players who accompanied him with some moving words like these.
I would kick your ass.
Number 5. Magic Johnson.
This guy got game.
Since he was a child, this player loved basketball. Proof of this is that he used to practice on the court even before the school bus came for him.
Before we went to school, the bus leave at 7:30. I was out there at 6:30 working on my game.
Years later, his great basketball skills did not go unnoticed by the press when Johnson attended Everett High School. That's how he was given the nickname of Magic by a local sports journalist. Not long after, Magic Johnson was selected first overall in the 1979 NBA draft by the Lakers. Afterward, Johnson won the NBA championship on 5 occasions. Moreover, he has been a 12-time All-Star, 3-time winner of the NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award, and once more, he is among the 50 best players in NBA history, not to mention the fact that he was champion in the Olympic Games in Barcelona in 1992. As we can see in his best games, Magic Johnson easily stood out in any position thanks to his physical condition, technique, and speed. On the other hand, on the field, Magic's biggest rival was always the extraordinary Larry Bird. However, this rivalry was accompanied by a good friendship. In addition, both Magic Johnson and Larry Bird received together the NBA Lifetime Achievement Award in 2019. Number 4. LeBron James.
5-point lead for Houston. James to the rim.
The king is on the court, gentlemen. LeBron James is considered one of the best basketball players in the world. Did you see the score that marked a milestone in NBA history during the conference finals against the Orlando Magic?
For 3 for the win. Yes! LeBron James!
Incredible, right? Years ago, and at only 18 years of age, James was chosen by the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first position of the NBA draft in 2003. Furthermore, in his first season, he received the NBA Rookie of the Year award. Not to mention that during his career he has won 3 championships, 4 MVPs of the regular season, 3 Finals MVPs, and also, he was chosen to play in the NBA All-Star Game 15 times. Due to all those achievements, James is considered one of the most complete players in the NBA. And because of his quality in the game, personality, and ability to capture attention, he has become an icon of the league. That's it, LeBron.
Showtime!
Number 3. Kobe Bryant.
Goes to work. Bryant the drive.
Kobe Bryant was definitely born to shine in basketball, and being the son of former NBA player Joe Bryant, Kobe has shown that the best is passed down from generation to generation. That's why Kobe Bryant is considered the 3rd leading scorer in NBA history, aside from being a 5-time NBA champion for the Los Angeles Lakers, 2-time scoring leader, 18-time All-Star, and 4-time All-Star Game MVP. In addition, in 1996, he was chosen at the 13th position by the Charlotte Hornets. However, the manager of the Los Angeles Lakers, convinced of his potential, decided to transfer his pivot to the Hornets in exchange for the young Bryant. Certainly, Kobe is not only recognized for his physical ability, but also for his mental strength and discipline, which he himself baptized with the name of Mamba mentality, though it would be better if he explained himself to you.
The Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself.
As you can see, all of this talent is not centered solely in the world of sports, but it also crossed creative borders. Since Bryant received an Oscar thanks to his great creative work, narrator and executive producer in the animated short film Dear Basketball, which illustrates the letter written by himself when he retired from basketball. Number 2. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now you'd better pay close attention because Kareem will surprise you with his famous skyhook.
Skyhook up and good. Lakers win.
Standing at a spectacular 7 feet 2 inches tall, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the tallest player of this top. And believe it or not, his technique in defense is not compared to anything of what you've seen before. At the end of the 60s, during his university days, his sports performance led him to lead almost all the rankings. As a result, he was recruited and picked first in the 1969 NBA draft by the Milwaukee Bucks. It should be mentioned that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a 6-time NBA champion, 2-time Finals MVP, and also one of the 50 best players in NBA history. Besides, he was the first NBA player to play 20 seasons. Abdul-Jabbar left basketball at the age of 42 as the top scorer, shot blocker, and defensive rebounder in NBA history. During a ceremony in his honor, Kareem left a message for all of his followers.
To perform for you people, it's been one of the great aspects of my life. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. May Allah bless all of you. Thank you.
You're great, Kareem. Number 1. Michael Jordan.
And now, the player coach of the Toon Squad, at 6'6" from North Carolina, his royal clearness, Michael Jordan!
There was no obstacle that could stop him. He always managed to make his shots. His road to glory began in 1984 when he was selected with the 3rd overall pick by the Chicago Bulls in the NBA draft. On this team, he became the biggest star in basketball and managed to win 6 NBA championships, 6 NBA Finals MVP awards, 14 NBA All-Star Game appearances, and 2 Olympic gold medals. But that's not all. He has 6 incredible records, such as being 10 times the top scorer in the NBA. The position par excellence of Jordan was the one of shooting guard, and undoubtedly, there is a before and after in the way to play basketball. And all this thanks to the force and competitiveness of Michael Jordan. In addition, his performance proved that the position of shooting guard had a greater role within the game strategy. His great display can be seen in one of his most iconic games, against the Utah Jazz, in which Michael outdid himself, scoring 2 decision points with just 5.2 seconds left in the game, and when his team was 1 point below. Look at this master shot. What a great game, gentlemen. What a great game. Now that you know more about these players who marked history, subscribe to TrendMax and activate the bell for much more content. Anxious about more sport, competitiveness, and passion on the court? Here you have 3 other amazing videos. You just have to click one of them. Which one do you choose?